The Resilience Across Borders podcast is intended for education, support, and inspiration. I am not a psychologist or a medical doctor and do not offer any professional, medical, or health advice. If you are dealing with or suffering from any psychological or medical conditions, please seek help from a qualified health professional. Hello and welcome back to Resilience Across Borders podcast. I'm your host, Rashid Zahidi, and in today's episode, we will talk about embracing solitude, strategies for making the most out of your time alone. So for some of us these days, finding moments of solitude can be a rare treasure. However, rather than viewing alone time as a void to fill, it's an opportunity for self-reflection, an opportunity for growth, and an opportunity for recharging and rejuvenation. So whether you find yourself with a few hours or an entire weekend alone, here are some strategies to help you make the most out of your solo time. You can use that time to, one, practice mindfulness and meditation. Solitude provides an ideal environment for mindfulness and meditation practices. Take this time to center yourself, focus on your breath, and become aware of the present moment. This again becomes a practice that the more you do it, the more it comes in handy, and the more you catch yourself when you're starting to stray or starting to get like caught up in the wash machine or the wash cycle, so you can step out and you can actually keep that perspective. So set aside the distractions and allow yourself to fully immerse yourself in the experience. This can help reduce stress, it can improve focus, and overall promote your well-being. And again, the more you practice, the more you see the benefits of it, and then you get into that positive cycle where it reinforces, the benefits reinforce the habit, and then the more you do it, the more you reap the fruits, and so on. Spend an hour in silent meditation, but it doesn't have to be an hour. You can start slow, you can start whatever, a minute, is better than nothing. Focusing solely on your breath and allowing thoughts to come and go without judgment. Notice how this practice brings a sense of calm and clarity to your mind. If you are completely new to this, there are plenty of guided meditations to help you through this as well. Number two, engage in creative pursuits. Solitude offers a fertile ground for creativity to flourish. Whether you enjoy painting, writing, or crafting, playing music, or applying what you have learned or other interests, use this time to indulge in your creative passions. Allow yourself to explore new ideas, experiment with different mediums, and let your imagination run wild. So an example is to dedicate a few hours to writing short stories or poetry, if you're into that, or to make music, or work in a wood shop, whatever the thing that you've been wanting to do, or engage your creative side. And so challenge yourself to, for instance, write without self-censorship, letting your creativity flow freely. If you're drawing, do the same. Just these are a couple of examples. You might discover hidden talents or insights you wouldn't have unearthed otherwise if you never stopped and enjoyed that time alone. Number three, connect with nature. Spending time alone in nature can be incredibly rejuvenating and grounding. So you can take a hike in the mountains, you can stroll along the beach, or simply sit in a park and observe the world around you and all its beautiful and fascinating details. Engage all your senses. That's your sense of smell, your vision, and listening, and so on and so forth. Allow yourself to fully immerse in the beauty of the natural world and appreciate the serenity it offers. An example is to plan a solo camping trip for a weekend, day or half day getaway, or a couple of hours, whatever you can do. Disconnect from technology, embrace the simplicity of outdoor living, and revel in the tranquility of nature. Use this time to recharge and reconnect with yourself. Number four, you can read and learn. Solitude provides an excellent opportunity for self-improvement and personal growth through reading and learning. Dive into books, articles, or online courses that pique your interest and expand your knowledge base, whether it's fiction, nonfiction, or educational material. Use this time to enrich your mind. I remember seeing something or hearing something about, for instance, Bill Gates, that he likes to take a weekend or so and then just take a bunch of books that he's been wanting to read and then just goes and isolates himself, just spends that time just reading and then trying to look for patterns and trying to just reflect and then just use that time. You can create like a reading list of books you've been meaning to read and spend your alone time diving into them, whether it's exploring new subjects or revisiting old favorites. Let yourself get lost in the world of literature and ideas or nonfiction, whatever you like to do. Number five, reflect and journal. Solitude offers a valuable chance for self reflection and introspection. Take this time to journal about your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Reflect on your goals, values, and aspirations, and consider how you can align your actions with them more effectively. And by the way, shameless plug here, get a copy of my recently published journal, Emo Gym, on Amazon. You can just search EMOGYM on Amazon. You can recognize it by yours truly, like the author. So it should help you with reflective questions, reminders, and prompts to get you started. So set aside a quiet hour each evening. Again, if you can do the hour, do the half hour. If you can do the half hour, do 20 minutes, 10 minutes about your day. Reflect about your day and in that quiet time, the highs, the lows, what you're grateful for, any insights gained or lessons learned or reminders. This practice can help foster self-awareness and emotional clarity. Whether you get the stuff out of your head so it's not kicking around, right? Number six, engage in self-care activities. Use your alone time to prioritize self-care and nourish your mind, nourish your body, and nourish your soul. Take a long bath, practice yoga, enjoy the sauna, get a massage, or indulge in a spa day at home. Treat yourself with kindness and compassion, and prioritize activities that replenish your energy and promote being. You can dedicate a morning to a self-care ritual, starting with the nourishing breakfast, followed by maybe a yoga session or a long walk or whatever does it for you, right? And maybe pampering skincare routine or something. Focus on cultivating a sense of inner peace and relaxation, self-love, self-care. In conclusion, solitude doesn't have to be feared or avoided. Instead, it can be embraced as a valuable opportunity for self-discovery, an opportunity for growth, and an opportunity for rest and rejuvenation. By practicing mindfulness and engaging in creative pursuits, connecting with nature, learning, reflecting, and prioritizing self-care, you can make the most out of your time alone and emerge refreshed, emerge inspired, and ready to face the world and you. As always, thank you for tuning into the Resilience Across Borders podcast. If you are enjoying this podcast and find it helpful to you, please support it any way you can. And you can also, a win-win is to pick up a copy of the companion journal by yours truly called Emo Gym. Right now, available on Amazon. And you can follow the blog posts and new episodes as they get added at this URL at resilience.com, ATRESILIENCE.com. That should be added in notes if you want to look at it or click on it. And so, as always, remember to be kind to yourself and be kind to others and stay resilient.